Okay, let's go again. A 2055 H62. Okay. More Smith gambit. Is he going to accept that? I play that like this. I've played this before. I had a promising position. Don't know if you guys remember that video with the bishop, which was potentially really good over there. Something like Queen E1 here for E5, maybe E6 would be useful. Knight G5 provokes weakness H6, which he probably doesn't want. And knight could simply go back. Maybe even knight H3. There's knight D4. It's Queen F2. Knight H4 for F5 is interesting. Actually, FG and knight G6 will be threatened. That's an interesting move. I think I'll try it. So knight D4, Queen F2, I think. So there's no knight G4 here. I can play bishop E3 and play H3 soon. I can still try and play F5. Rook C8 though. Bishop's a bit vulnerable. Say bishop moves knight E4, knight takes rook C2. That could be dangerous. Rook C2. Oh, that does look dangerous. This C-file usage with the knight. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. No, he's not doing that. So F5 now, just reinforcing knight. Mind you, this is a bit vulnerable. It's okay. Bishop E3 or F5. Probably F5 looks okay. Still justifies this knight concept. Knight to H4. He's blocked in this bishop, and he's sort of weakened D5. So I wonder about bishop G5 as well. So FG's on the cards as well. Knight takes, yeah, the knight's protected by the queen at the moment, so knight takes is not working that well. Okay. And currently, okay. Right. So something like bishop E3. If the bishop moves, I think H3 to stop knight G4 now. But will knight E4 happen here? That's the danger. What about bishop D5 against knight E4? So if knight takes knight D5, attacking the queen, I think that might be better. Oh, actually there's queen C2 now. Knight C2, bishop E6. So bishop A2 might actually be perfectly safe here. I'll try bishop C2. So it keeps that F7 pawn pinned. H3 might be a threat to try and win a piece with G4 as well. So H3 does secure the G4 square anyway. But bishop G4 taking on here, I don't know, is that going to be unpleasant? It is a whole bishop. I think it is unpleasant because where's the queen? How's the queen? Queen G3. There might be a check. G4. What about actually? Is that really so dangerous? Knight G4, Queen G3. Oh, I'll go for it, I think. There's no knight E2, there's rook C3. Oh, for knight E2, winning the queen. And if Queen E1, there's knight C2. Oh, there's the bishop's pinning there for a moment. So actually, what about Sicilian time? Bishop D4, knight D5. Or simply just knight d5, just attacking the queen for a moment. Knight d5. Or queen g3. Even in that line with knight e2 check, if I just move the king over there, I think knight d5, knight f2, knight b6. So I think this removes. Oh no, I think it's too dangerous. This position is looking very dangerous. Queen g3, rook c3 is looking dire. Okay, I'm going to have to move. Which move will it be? I'll try taking here to get rid of that horrible knight. So we should like the knight d5 to try and improve my knight. Then I'll play queen g3. But I'm down to 1 minute 30. So that will get the queen off the diagonal. If queen c5, maybe b4. We've checked there's king g2. Is the worst over already? That was quick. Underestimating king g2, or not seeing king g2. That looks fairly pleasant again. If check, king h3 takes, just the piece up, there's f6 to look forward to. I suppose the bishop can go to h6. There's f6 here for knight f5. If bishop h6. If takes, then its structure's like wrecked. Double pawns. It's the worst structure ever. And get these rooks around the structure now with rook g1 and rook h5. Look at this, double pawns, double pawns, double pawns. 3 sets of double pawns, don't usually see that. Pawn structure carnage. I'll try and mate on g8 soon. If the rook moves, rook g4 threatening to mate on g8. That looks fairly unpleasant. If the h pawn moves, then rook g6, again threatening a mate. Okay, alright, it's an easy way to play this. Maybe just get the bishop in here to f5. And rook h7 will be a threat. If rook b3 there, oh, it's not on the cards. King h4 anyway, if it takes a rook b3. It's just prolonging the game if he just takes. I think it's over. Get around these pawns again. Start mopping them up. Be careful not anything this pawn might be dangerous. So resign here. Okay. Okay, that was, I thought it had some interesting points. I hope you enjoyed that bit. Knight h4 was taking a bit of a risk. Probably had a winning tactic at some point. Looked a bit dangerous, his position. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.